Somebody walked in and just asked if we're talking about sex.
Well, you know who it is, though.
It's Hammer.
Yeah, let's take a seat, Hammer. Right here.
What's up, Javi?
You want to talk about how the guy got into today's big tournament with one chip?
1,000 chips, right? I thought that was a misprint.
No, one chip. So what happened was last night, he was the big blind ante. He had to put in 12,000. So he has 1,000 chip left. One guy calls who has roughly about 150,000 calls. Miguel's to the right, and Miguel raises to 65. This guy who has 1,000 chip, one chip left, folds, and they're on the bubble to play today. This guy over here goes all in with 150,000, roughly 150.
Wow! And Miguel busts the other guy.
And Miguel calls and busts him. This guy gets in with one chip. This guy, all he has to do is.
What was the min cash worth?
$1,000.
Wow! He made $1,000 off of a 1,000.
And he wasn't even the first guy out.
$1,000 fold right there.
And he wasn't the first guy out.
No,
well,
he was. Yeah, he was in the number 8 seat. So I think there's 2 guys that went out before him.
So somebody wants to know how you got the nickname Hammer.
Hey, that's my last name.
Oh, that's a lame story.
Yeah, that's a
lame story.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make up a new story.
No, I mean, we can talk if you want to talk about the sex thing. There, pound.
Look, they can't even see you.
You want to talk about that pound?
Okay.
Hammer time. I mean, that was big with MC Hammer back in the '80s.
You should have made something up. Like you even said, make something up.
Yeah, make something up. I don't want to fabricate.
Honeycoat, what's up?
I'm not reliable.
Thanks for joining. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Mike, what's your nickname?
My nickname?
Yeah. Do you have a nickname?
I don't really have one.
Smooth Mike. He is
I never really
smooth.
had one.
We just call him Mike Davis.
Yeah.
No,
or Mikey D.
We call him Smooth Mike.
Crystal, what's up? Thanks for joining. Yeah.
So I could tell you stories about the cage. What do you guys want to know?
Here's a serious question.
Okay,
Maybe I
serious
should
question.
ask that.
Go ahead.
Well, it's a good question.
Okay.
It's to tell the people how big the cash games get here.
Oh, I mean, okay. So I started in the cage last year when we opened up in March, and we literally had one. When we open up, our inventory was 10,000 chips. That's at 10,000 and 500 in the bank. We're now we have.
I've had $10,000 on a table before myself.
Yeah, but now we currently open up. When we open in the morning, we have 29,000 in chips, but we already added so 43. So the games are huge. The 1-2 games, literally, if you want to play with the big stacks, you got to have $1,000. The 1-2 games, you got to have $1,000 on the table. If you want to play the big stack. If you want to play in the 5-5 game, right, say 2,500, maybe 3,000.
So like the night of the mug game.
The night of the mug game.
When there's 11 tables.
11 tables.
There has to be.
Right? You guys ran out of risk.
200,000.
Yes, there was. There was $216,000 in chips out on that. And that was the biggest. The biggest before that was the other mug night, which was 193,000. So that's huge. But when I was dealing that second night, I dealt a couple 5-5 tables. I would say the average stack was 1,500 to 2,000. Average stack. There were some were 5 or 6, and then some that were at 300-400. But if you want to run the big dogs and you want to double up, you got to have 1,000 on the table.
I'm going to tell you guys this story. So we're playing in this game in the private room. This is where we typically play 5-5 or bigger. So I get to the game. I have my seat available in seat 8. And they say, how much do you want? I looked around real quick, and I said, give me 2,000, about in 2,000. I got all my money all in the first hand.
On $2,000?
$2,000 all in the first hand.
With what?
So let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
I'm under the gun. I raise to 25. I get like 17 fucking callers, right?
You raised to $25?
$25.
On 5-5 table?
In a 5-5 table.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's under the gun.
Yeah.
I get a call, whatever. I have 3 6 of diamonds, and I flop a straight with deuce 4-5.
No. Oh my God.
I flop deuce 4-5. I check. A player leads out. Another player raises.
Right.
I re-raise.
Mm-hmm.
I get a fold and a call. The turn comes, and it's a blank.
Okay.
I bet $400.
400. And what's in the pot roughly? 250? No,
Yeah.
It's gotta be about 400.
No, there's probably 400 in there.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably bet $400.
Right.
I get raised. I don't even re-raise him because he's sitting so deep that I'm like, no, I can get all my last money in. So I call. He's like min-raises me. I call. And on the river, I check. It actually brings in the flush, but I know he doesn't have a flush. So I check, and he jams all in, and I called. And I waited for him to table his hand. And you know what he showed? He showed queen deuce for a pair of deuces with a queen kicker.
Wow.
And I had a straight. So I won $2,000 the first hand, and J-Mo sitting right next to me. He says, I've been playing for 3 hours, and I'm stuck $1,000 fucking dollars, and you made $2,000 the first hand.
But that's J-Mo.
That's J-Mo.
That's J-Mo right there. That's J-Mo in the nutshell.
So that's how, and you know who the player was?
No.
The player who did the bluff?
No.
It was Sean.
Sean.
It was Zach Rooney.
Oh, Zach Rooney.
Zach Rooney.
Zach Rooney, I hope you're not watching this.
Zach Rooney's not watching.
He's at Carrabba's and he loves that place.
JR Poker, thanks. Adrian C. OK State. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta go. I gotta teach school tomorrow.
Take care.
All
Take care,
right.
Hammer. Thanks for joining. Spontaneous interview too.
So as always, thank you to Rounders for allowing us to use this room and the facility and space to do the broadcast.
Thanks, Rounders.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. All right, bye everybody.